ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जायमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुर्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपां साग्रजातां सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपदान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमः। ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरद्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमस्सुते तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Yes. So we are reading from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 9. Dhruva Mahārāja returns to home. Yes, we'll wait some time for Prabhuji. Yes, so we'll continue with the 36th number verse. Maitreya Uvacha Navai Mukundasya Padarvindayo Rajo Jushastat Bhavadrusha Jana वाञ्छन्ति तद्दास्मृतेऽर्थमात्मन् मनो यदृच्छया लब्धमना समृद्धया. This translation.
The great sage Maitreya continued, "My dear Vidura, persons like you, who are pure devotees of the lotus feet of Mukunda, that is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who can offer liberation, and who are always attached to the honey of his lotus feet, are always satisfied in serving at the lotus feet of the Lord. In any condition of life, such persons remain satisfied, and thus they never ask the Lord for material prosperity." Purport. In the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says that He is the supreme enjoyer, the supreme proprietor of everything and anything within this creation, and the supreme friend of everyone. When one knows these things perfectly, he is always satisfied. The pure devotee never hankers after any kind of material prosperity. The karmis, however, or jnanis or yogis endeavor always for their own personal happiness. Karmis work day and night to improve their economic condition. Jnanis undergo severe austerities in order to get liberation. And yogis also undergo severe austerities by practicing the yoga system for attainment of wonderful mystic powers. A devotee, however, is not interested in such activities. He does not want mystic powers or liberation or material prosperity. He is satisfied in any condition of life as long as he is constantly engaged in the service of the Lord. The Lord's feet are compared to the lotus, wherein there is saffron dust. A devotee is always engaged in drinking the honey from the lotus feet of the Lord. Unless one is freed from all material desires, he cannot actually taste the honey from the Lord's lotus feet. One has to discharge his devotional duties without being disturbed by the coming and going of material circumstances. This desirelessness for material prosperity is called nishkama. One should not mistakenly think that nishkama means giving up all desires. That is impossible. A living entity is eternally existent and he cannot give up desires. A living entity must have desires. That is the symptom of life. When there is a recommendation to become desireless, it is to be understood that this means that we should not desire anything for our sense gratification. For a devotee, this state of mind, nispruha, is the right position. Actually, every one of us already has an arrangement for our standard of material comforts. A devotee should always remain satisfied with the standard of comforts offered by the Lord as stated in the Ishopanishad. Tena tyaktena bhunjitaha. This saves time for executing Krishna consciousness. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare Krishna. So we'll go to the next text, 37. आकर्ण्यात्मजमायान्त सम्परित्य यथागतं राजान श्रद्धे भद्रम् अभद्रस्य कुतो मम. Translation.
When King Uttanapad heard that his son Dhruva was coming back home, as if coming back to life after death, he could not put his faith in this message, for he was doubtful of how it would happen. He considered himself the most wretched, and therefore he thought that it was not possible for him to attain such good fortune. Purport. Dhruva Maharaj, a 5-year-old boy, went to the forest for penance and austerity. And the king could not at all believe that a small boy of such a tender age could live in the forest. He was certain that Dhruva was dead. He therefore could not fix his faith in the message that Dhruva Maharaj was coming back home again. For him, this message said that a dead man was coming back home, and so he could not believe it. After Dhruva Maharaj's departure from home, King Uttanapad thought that he was the cause of Dhruva's leaving, and thus he considered himself the most wretched. Therefore, even though it was possible that his lost son was coming back home from the kingdom of death, he thought that since he was most sinful, it was not possible for him to be so fortunate as to get back his son, as to get back his lost son. Hare Krishna.
Yes. One more verse we'll do today. Text 38. श्रद्धाय वाक्यं देवर्षे हर्षवेगेन धर्षितः वार्ताहर्तुरप्तिपृतो हारं प्रादान्महाधनम्. Translation.
Although
Also, they could not believe the words of the messenger.
Although he could not believe the word of the messengers, he had full faith in the words of the great sage Narada. Thus he was gently overwhelmed by the news and immediately offered the messenger a highly valuable necklace in great satisfaction. Hare Krishna.
Yes, we'll do next one verse. सदश्वरथमारुह्य कर्तस्वरपरिष्कृतं ब्राह्मणे कुलवृद्धैश्च पर्यस्तौमात्यबन्धुभिः शङ्खदुन्दुभिनादेन ब्रह्मघोषेण वेणुभिः क्रामपुरातूर्णम् आत्मजाभीक्षणोत्सुकः. Translation.
Then King Uttanapada, being very eager to see the face of his lost son, mounted a chariot drawn by excellent horses and bedecked with golden filigree. Taking with him many learned brahmanas, all the elderly personalities of his family, his officers, his ministers, and his immediate friends, he immediately left the city. As he proceeded in this parade, there were auspicious sounds of conchshells, kettle drums, flutes, and the chanting of the Vedic mantra to indicate all good fortune.
Yes, actually, Mukunan Prabhu is having Śrīmad Bhāgavatam class today, so he is rushing towards the temple. So we will conclude here and continue tomorrow. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Dandavad.
Thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Mukunan Prabhu's lecture.